we're now stirring up the whole community and getting them ready. And all the players in the syndicate have said go. So we have passed the point of no return, and it's a matter of expediting and executing the project launch.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by KEFI Gold and Copper Executive Chairman Harry Adams. Harry, very good to speak with you. You've been on the ground for 10 years getting KEFI set up in Saudi Arabia and Ethiopia. How do you rate the significance of today's RNS? And as KEFI's founder, what does it mean to you?
Well, it's been a long journey, and I'd say it's the most important announcement since we decided in 2008 to focus on the Arabian-Nubian Shield, because having set that course, we then dealt with the geopolitics and regulatory systems and all the other conditions of that environment. But today's announcement basically is the decision by all players in our flagship project to go ahead. And what I mean by that is, that decision in 2008 basically defined the challenges that we would have to confront and the surprises we would have to deal with and all those things, and the good news and the bad news. But today's announcement really casts a die on the next chapter of the company, because Tulu Kapi, the company's flagship project, arguably one of the best 2 or 3 gold projects in Africa on grade and recovery, has been given the go-ahead by all the people putting up the money and doing all the work. So to me, it's the most significant thing since 2008.
Harry, at Tulu Kapi, I gather the company gets land access after resettlement terms are agreed with landholders. Is there a risk that you get blocked? And how long does it take for government to provide resettlement agreements with the landholders? And how does it flow from there?
There's no risk of being blocked because it's compulsory acquisition. Moreover, we don't really have to rely on compulsory acquisition because the community has, more than been ready to proceed for a long time, and they've been frustrated that it hasn't already gone ahead. So what does it take in terms of time? They've already started the survey. It's not a little clerical exercise. There are, thousands of people involved. They're being moved from their ancestral properties, being given somewhere new to live and a new livelihood restoration program. But they all know about it. They've been informed about it, and the government should take about a month to wrap that up, I should have thought. But during the same month, we'd be looking to wrap up pretty well everything else for preparations. And then there's what I'd call the certification process of making sure that all the banks and third parties have got independent verification that it's been done to world's best practice. And then we proceed. So we're in this, we've gone past the point of no return, in that we're now stirring up the whole community and getting them ready. And all the players in the syndicate have said go. So we have passed the point of no return, and it's a matter of expediting and executing the project launch.
Harry, if anyone wants more detail on the project's technical, environmental, and financial studies, how can they best get up to speed?
Well, our website, the KEFI Gold and Copper website, is, we like to think, more informative than most, more transparent than most in the industry. Our ESIA is on there, our DFS is on there, all the updates are on there. So I'd be surprised if 99% of readers didn't find more than what they expected on the website. Modelling, financials, all that stuff's on there. It's been recently updated also. So I'd suggest that's where people would look.
Okay, take a look at that website. Harry, thank you very much, as always, for the updates. Look forward to speaking to you again soon.
Thanks very much. Thanks.
That's KEFI Gold and Copper Executive Chairman Harry Adams.